Today's police chases will rewrite the book on adrenaline. An unlicensed driver in Florida, a woman fleeing in a Range Rover in Arkansas, a crazy Dodge going 130 miles per hour, and a shootout in Little Rock. Every second is real. Every moment is breathtaking. If you're ready, we're starting with the sirens. On the afternoon of September 5th, 2025, a routine radar check in Pope County quickly escalated into a breathtaking chase on Interstate 40 within minutes. An Arkansas State Police trooper spotted a gray Honda Accord exceeding the speed limit by 20 miles on Sparksford Drive. The driver ignored the warning lights and began to flee. If you enjoy action-packed chase videos and detailed police reports like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. First, he disregarded stop signs in residential areas, then entered Old Highway 124 and accelerated to over 70 miles per hour.
Turning east on I-40. Boy Frank Mary 41 Young.
The pursuit quickly moved into downtown Russellville. The driver was swerving into oncoming traffic, crossing into the opposite lane and passing vehicles on the shoulder. The trooper activated his sirens and radioed an active pursuit announcement. The chase extended onto the I-40 freeway. The Honda suddenly turned left at the ramp and began traveling at 130 miles per hour on the shoulder.
He's crashed out, Crashed out, 236. 1022.
While turning a corner at the Pottsville exit, it hit the curb. The vehicle took off and landed back on the asphalt, but still did not stop.
A lot of smoke coming from his vehicle. I'm not sure which truck it can go.
The driver lost control of the vehicle on US Highway 64 and veered off the road. The trooper took advantage of this opportunity and performed a TVY maneuver to the left side of the vehicle. The Honda spun out of control, entered a ditch, and came to a complete stop. The driver, identified as Nathan Jose Aleman, was extracted from the crash uninjured and was transported to Pope County Jail after being checked at St. Mary's Medical Center. Aleman will be charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, and driving without a license. The action will keep building. Stay tuned. On the evening of August 31st, 2025, around 6:30 p.m., Trooper Robbins of the Arkansas State Police was on routine patrol on Highway 70 West. he noticed a gray Range Rover covered in spray paint driving along the side of the road. Robbins ran a license plate check and realized the plates were fake, so he pursued the vehicle to pull it over.
Arkansas 361, X-ray Mary Frank, M37, and westbound on 70 West.
However, the driver immediately accelerated upon seeing the warning lights and began to flee, turning a routine traffic stop into a dangerous chase within seconds. The driver maneuvered through heavy traffic and crossed directly into oncoming traffic. Trooper Robbins radioed for backup, announcing that the vehicle was fleeing. The first Piet maneuver failed. The Range Rover quickly recovered and continued its escape westbound. Robbins succeeded on his second attempt. The vehicle went off the road, the engine stalled, and the chase ended. The driver inside couldn't get out because the door was damaged. Police kept the driver safely inside the vehicle until EMS and fire crews arrived.
Fucking hands! Worthy Street, got him pitted out, got him at gunpoint.
The driver's identity was quickly determined, Haley Hollingsworth. During questioning, it emerged that she had active arrest warrants issued by Garland County, the Hot Springs Police Department, and Oklahoma authorities. Her license had also been suspended. After being checked at the hospital, Hollingsworth was taken to the Garland County Jail. Charges include felony fleeing using a fake license plate and multiple traffic violations. This incident is yet another example of how immediate intervention tactics are effective in the U.S. However, in Germany, in similar situations, the vehicle is usually tracked remotely by drone or camera, with more limited physical intervention. Do you think the police did the right thing in this chase? Would it have been safer to stop immediately or to monitor remotely? Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to avoid missing out on more real-life chase stories like this. On August 2nd, 2024, at approximately 2:27 p.m., Arkansas State Police Trooper Gannon Tiller observed a white 2013 Dodge Charger traveling dangerously at 195 kilometers per hour on Interstate 49. Attempting to stop the vehicle, Tiller initiated a high-speed pursuit after the driver refused to comply with orders.
Speed back up to 90. Black male driver, wearing black shirt. I think it's black hat on, he's got longer hair. I think he's on the vehicle. See if I can get
This chase ended differently than most of the pursuits we typically cover. Let's see if the suspect manages to escape. The driver was identified as Xavier Javon Wright. Wright was passing vehicles on the road via the emergency lane, ignoring red lights, and speeding away from Miller County toward Caddo Parish. Trooper Tiller made multiple tactical vehicle interception attempts, but Wright maintained control of the steering wheel and continued his escape. Throughout the chase, the Charger repeatedly risked veering off the road.
11 southbound, speeds 125. 1038 at the 13.
The driver lost control of the vehicle due to police intervention and entered the grassy area on the side of the road. The driver managed to get back on the road and continued his escape. The chase continued like this for a long time. Boring moments have been removed from our videos to make them more fluid. If you want to watch the videos in their entirety, you can watch the full version via the channel links in the description.
1038. He's still southbound, not 1038.
The incident ended dramatically. Trooper Tiller's vehicle crashed into barriers near West Fort Kelly Bayou and was disabled. However, Wright didn't get very far. Shortly after crashing his own vehicle, he attempted to flee on foot. Caddo Parish Sheriff's deputies apprehended Wright after a brief chase and took him into custody. During questioning, it was revealed that Wright had a long criminal record and would be charged with felony fleeing, aggravated assault, and second-degree assault on a police officer in this incident. The other passengers in the vehicle were also taken into custody, and the incident turned into a multifaceted investigation.
Hello, outside. Rescue to head of side condition.
A police chase between Arkansas state troopers and a suspect in the U.S. state of Arkansas demonstrated just how persistent an American-style intervention can be. During the pursuit within the city of Little Rock, police officers repeatedly attempted the notorious PIT maneuver to stop the suspect's vehicle. No clear information was shared about why the driver fled. However, what set this chase apart from others was the failure of the numerous PIT attempts made by the police. Despite every intervention by the police vehicle, the suspect managed to maintain control of his vehicle and continued his escape. This situation demonstrates the American police strategy of making multiple physical contacts until a vehicle is stopped, in contrast to the single and controlled interventions in Europe.
Turning around, look right. Watch out, guys. Back towards Rover.
How could a simple hatchback vehicle escape these powerful chargers from the police department? Is the fleeing driver a very good driver, or are the police making mistakes in this regard? I'm primary 35 I'm primary 35 The chase continued dangerously within the residential area. At these speeds, drivers losing control could cause a major accident, injuring many civilians. The police need to be very careful in this regard.
Stay straight. Stay straight. Let's keep calling out your cross. Let's keep calling out your cross. Rescue, just had a side collision. There's been damage also.
At an intersection, a driver who crossed recklessly hit a high-speed vehicle, causing a major accident, and then crashed into a wall and stopped. Shortly after, he got out of his car as if nothing had happened and continued walking. All the police officers on patrol had arrived at the scene. They rushed to help the driver of the other vehicle involved in the accident. The driver was pulled out from under the vehicle. He appeared to be in good health. After a short chase, the driver responsible for the accident was apprehended on foot. His calm demeanor was striking. Or perhaps he was in shock at that moment. This operation clearly shows how aggressive and persistent American police can be in achieving results, in stark contrast to the cool-headed tactics used in Europe. Which do you think is more effective? The American approach, which persistently attempts PIT maneuvers even if they fail? Or the European approach, which aims to end the situation with a single controlled crash? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.